So at this point you should have the center front and the center back seams completely done. If you're doing a patch pocket, you should also have the patch pocket done. I'm going to show you how to pin the side seam without the side pocket, but I'm not going to sew it because I'm going to put side pockets on both of my pieces. But I'll show you how to pin it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back piece and lay it face up. And I'm going to take the front piece and lay it face down so I have both sides together. Now this is one of those things where we're going to do the two ends first, middle, 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 and these should be fairly accurate as far as length. If there's a big difference, you need to let me know and we'll see what we can do, but for the most part these should be about the same length. So I did one on this end, and then I'm going to put one on this end. And then I should have a notch to match up here in the middle. I'm going to match that up. And then because this is a straight seam, I probably can do with maybe about 6 or 8 pins total along here. So I'm going to put another one in here. I'm going to go about halfway between these two. One of the things you want to do is make sure that these two edges are stacked right on top of each other. And the edges need to be even all the way down. I think I'm going to put 2 more right about here. Now, this side is all pinned, and if I were going to do both sides without the side pocket, I would go ahead and pin both of them and sew both of them. And I'm going to use a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. That's going to be at the blue tape on your sewing machines. And after I do the 5/8 of an inch seam allowance, I'm going to go ahead and do my zigzagging and trimming. Then I will do the pressing. Now, after I pin one side together, I have to pin the other side together. Again, this is when I'm doing it without pockets. The same thing will happen when I do it with pockets. But I just wanted to show you something. If I take my fabric and try to lay it out flat like this, you will notice that the back and the front are not exactly the same size. And it's a little more apparent down here near where the behind is, and that's because the back needs to be bigger than the front because you have a behind. And so I have students a lot of times will be really confused because the pieces won't lay flat along here. You don't have to match anything up here. Your body's going in this part right here. So this does not have to match at all. What we do have to do though is match the two side seams. And so when I get ready to pin both sides, I'm totally ignoring all this extra fabric here in the middle. I don't care about that. I just am worried about making sure that these two edges line up and that I have my pins along here with my pins perpendicular to get ready to sew this.